Mainly these live streams are mainly going to be on franchise mode, which we're just going to start. I should go back to my one on the original account.
Franchise mode, the best way to play through a season with your favorite team. In Madden 17, we're giving you more control and more decisions for more impact. Control the game like never before with Play the Moments, the fastest way to play your game. Take all the excitement of the NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into Madden. All the key moments of the game, right at your fingertips. Jump into the key 2-minute drives at the end of the half or when your team makes it into the red zone. It's dynamic, it's brand new, and it's the fastest way to play Madden. Now that you have more control of the action on the field, we've added meaningful ways.
Oh good, I can finally skip it.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry.
Just that one for now.
Your season with recommended settings.
Alright, we'll start off as a player. Here we go. Create a player. I'll be a running back. That's mostly the one I pick. Speed. Undrafted. I always pick undrafted just to see what team. Depends if I want to be on the Bengals. So all the numbers we have. 71? Dang it. Got 95. Oh, we got 12. Sure, I'll take that. Hope I'm going the right way. I always go the wrong way. Usually. Nope, going the wrong way. Do this every single time. No, I forgot to turn off. Forgot to turn off the music. Shoot, I'll have to do that. There we go. Yeah, sure. Alright, what's helmet type? Yeah, I don't like those helmets. No. Yeah, sure, I'll choose that. No, I'm not gonna choose that. Here we go. Okay. Alright, leak settings really quick. Rookie, yes. 6 minutes. I'll turn to 2 minutes. We'll do 2 minutes. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's look at the other settings before we do this. Okay, game speed, normal, instant starter, on, trade deadline, on, trade type, enable all. Okay, coach firing, yes. Everyone can relocate. Yeah, we'll do that. Injury, yes. 316, yes. Every 4 weeks. Player regression frequency, sure. Resign players. Progress players, sure. Okay, we're good. Let's. Okay, usually I like to start off the fantasy draft just to see where I end up.
Your season starts now.
Probably when we get to the first preseason right after this thing, I'm gonna go and turn the music off really quick. Here, since we're right here, let me do this really quick. I do not want to get copyrighted for this thing. Can I not space? Whatever, we'll just call it live then. Yeah, it's just for a few seconds. Yes, we'll load in. Just hold on. Here we go. Settings. Game options. Coin toss. No. Player skill. Here we go. Volume control. Music. Or no, master volume. That's fine. Oh, that's just the sound effects. Okay. Duh. Okay. There. That's all I needed to do so I don't get copyright strike for this live stream. Okay. There we go. Hope it's I should have mine saved in my other. Alright, let's start our first season. Our rookie season. For don't know which team because we still gotta do fantasy draft. Okay, there we go. So far I went on my other account, on my original account where I record videos and play games and all that stuff. The first time I did this, I ended up on the Seattle Seahawks, which I didn't mind. Running back, Rookie of the Year, Super Bowl MVP. Had Alex Smith for a quarterback. The funny part was Tom Brady got to the Giants. They went to the wild card. They lost. After that, Tom Brady retired after the season, which I thought was pretty much funny. Next time I played as a wide receiver, and I was on the Bills. That didn't last. That only lasted like 2 weeks. And then I made a new one. This was like after save mode crap. And then I made it to the where I'm now on the Baltimore Ravens. Who had Kirk Cousins and Tom Brady, which is funny. They're on the he's on the Rams, and funny part is the Patriots lost every game. I don't know if they won a game or not, but it sucks the Ravens don't have like their 1996 helmet like they do on their uniforms.
Kick off your week by installing your game.
We're on the Colts this year. Okay. Usually I always skip them. So we got the Indian. So we're on.
By starting your first game.
Heck yeah! I'll start my first game. Dang, we're on the Indianapolis Colts. Okay. Before I do that, let me look at their uniforms really quick. Usually I'm a big fan of doing throwback stuff, so you're gonna expect that a lot. Okay, so we got we got the 60s, we got the 50s. Okay. All right, that's all I need to know. Because I'm a big throwback guy. Just to let you know, I usually like to do some stuff like NASCAR, like their throwback, like a Darlington. When I do this stuff, I always pick like 1 week or 2, depends how many times they do, how many throwback uniforms. It depends what team it's like. Sometimes when I had like the Bears or the Packers, I would do like a throwback one with the Packers or the Bears or whatever team, because they're 20s or 30s, whatever the year they are. Or what I did with when I was on the Seahawks. What I did with the Bucks, every time we play against the Bucks, we would do the old throwback from the 70s. They had the Seahawks 70s, the Buccaneers 70s. That's when the Buccaneers were really horrible. But I don't know how Tom Brady's going to do on the Buccaneers. It's kind of funny how he got traded off from the Patriots finally.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Preseason football about to get underway.
Wait, is this preseason?
Like
oh, come on. I hate preseason,
It's a
man.
time to shake off the rust of the offseason and get used to all the contact that he'll be absorbing in the months
My 12
ahead.
looks like it's from...
going up against the Bills.
Kind of looks like I'm Andrew Luck.
With that, let's send you up to Orchard Park in Western New York.
Okay.
Say hello to our commentators.
Sorry to say, but I'm skipping preseason. I do not play preseasons. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, here we go. I forgot to do that. I forgot we were on preseason. Duh. Oh, get off of... I always skip preseasons because they really don't matter usually sometimes. I don't even know what the point there are. Like, they're like testing out like their second... I get that. Like their second or third strings. I get that, but...
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Yeah, that's preseason, so how about no? And one time I tried to sim 10 years ahead. Oh my god, that thing was slow. I think this was back in Madden 15. I think I lasted till like 2020, 21, 23. I was like, there was no way I was gonna go that many years. That's when I created the team, the Oklahoma City Bisons. Yeah. Let's just say the team is kind of horrible. Yeah, they kind of were horrible. One time I think it was Madden 25 or 15, I went to the Titans, or I owned the Titans, and then I moved them to Houston and become the Houston Oilers. I did it on purpose, because I wanted to make them the Houston Oilers, since the Titans were the Oilers. Said we couldn't go. Said they can't go back to the Titans. Oh, we're playing against the Detroit Lions. Okay.
Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come with...
Okay, rushing yards, yes. 1,400. Yes. 1,400 this time. I was like, what's our schedule? Okay, we got the Lions, we got the Bears. I wasn't done yet. Okay, bye week is week 10. Okay, we got the Broncos, Chargers, Jaguars, Bears, Texans, Titans, Chiefs, Packers, Titans, Steelers, Jets, Texans, Vikings, Raiders, Jaguars. Okay. Okay.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Nah, I don't. I used to do this and I got bored of them. Yeah. I was gonna look back, see when we do throwback. That's not really matter now. We get a more focus on our first week, how we're gonna do. Okay. Let's start off our first season. Oh shoot, do we have alternate clothes? Or is that our old 50s one, our alternate clothes? Or uniforms? Usually one of the games usually does an alternate. Usually. Usually I always just pick random. Usually I like to pick certain weeks to do it. Since we have 2 this time. If it's an alternate, if I realize my thing's an alternate, then we'll probably not use them. Mostly you probably use the 60s. One probably. I mean, if I was with the Bills or something with that were in the AFL, I would have done something against them, like the AFL versus AFL. But the Colts weren't the AFL.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The next chapter of this young man's life starts with this game, and as his professional career officially begins, he'll have to prove he can handle the challenge of running the ball against the bigger, faster, tougher defenses of the NFL. It's the Lions going up against the Colts.
I'm curious who our quarterback is. I'm gonna laugh if it's Brady.
Indianapolis for Circle City, as I'm happy to say hello to our brand new broadcast team for 2016. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, looking forward to working with you all season long as we are inside Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indianapolis. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts.
You know, it feels good to play our home game in indoors. Ooh, yeah. Here we go.
Let's start with the Lions and that drought you referenced. 24 years since they've won a playoff game. And it's not because they've had a lack of star power.
We will rock you.
And he flip it up to Indianapolis. 3 straight years of 11-5 before a dip last year to 8-8. They want to get back to their winning ways.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
It shows the QB we have. Oh wait, it can't be Tom Brady because
coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler.
Okay, that's pretty cool and neat at the same time. I see Manning. I was like, wait, Peyton Manning's not on here. I was gonna say, wait, that's not Peyton Manning. You know what's funny? We got another Manning. Peyton Manning was on the Colts. Now we got Eli Manning. Nope. I was like, wait, there's a Manning? Was it? Wait, Peyton Manning retired after Super Bowl 50. I was like, I'm like, oh, okay, that's Eli Manning. Duh. But that is pretty neat, though.
Decent chunk of yardage still.
Eli Manning's the quarterback of the Colts. 2 Mannings. I think Eli Manning's retired, has he? I don't think he's even a starter for the...
yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh, shoot.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 0-0 our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put 1 on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Oh, look at the juke. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
TD.
Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense.
Not bad.
They think you're going to pass when you run.
Went too early.
I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Wide open. Woohoo.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Give him a couple on the catch.
What the heck, Eli? I was open.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the
Times when I do that play, I'm not opened.
Away from defenders, hard to stick with them for
Or I don't get thrown to.
Better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding
great. He's
none.
injured.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and
Yep.
that's it.
The Lion guy.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Yeah, I remember Madden 25. People used to be a bunch of wusses. They would say they're injured, all of a sudden they're just sitting there talking like drinking Gatorade or whatever they're drinking. They're just being a bunch of whips. Oh, I'm wide open.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's go.
A great
50-yard
player.
touchdown.
Making
Dang.
quite a splash with his second touchdown. Another timeout taken by the Colts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On to punt now, Britton Colquitt in his 7th season from Tennessee. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
Oh, please tell me it wasn't a call on me. Please tell me it was a Lion guy.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Got him.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the
Hail
face. That's a
Mary.
15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
One final try now for Manning. He's going to float this
Not
one
gonna
deep
work.
right side. It's incomplete.
Somebody caught that, I would have
Took
been
a shot,
amazed.
Couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime. Gee. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, nice move. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Wow, I was lucky. I was tight right there. I thought that guy over there was gonna get me. I juked him out. And then I thought that guy was gonna trip me. I guess the Lions just get a touchdown. Oh no, they got a field goal. Because usually, if this ends up in the 3rd or 4th quarter, my team is 28-0, which has happened. And then all of a sudden the defense just kind of lets the other team just let them starts getting the points. It's like,
So look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I think it's safe to say we know who the game ball's probably going to after this one.
Without a doubt, they're going to stand up in the middle of the locker room after the game, and the head coach is going to say, great performance, terrific, game ball. Right here, you got to present it to him. And if he's smart, he'll accept the game ball, then say, dinner on me for the offensive line at the best steakhouse in town. Make sure those guys are taken care of.
Those O-linemen have helped them to 4 touchdown runs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. He juked him. Again with a juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's a pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows his offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Now a handoff looking right. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They'll give it to him right up the gut. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
4 touchdowns in a row. I think it's 4.
Great play there with a career-high 4-touchdown game.
There you go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Won our first game, week 1. Let's see what we play. What's this version? Sound like one of the defensive guys. Sounds like somebody was trashed or something.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game.
Oh. Tom Brady's on the Lions. Wow. We just beat him. Sorry, Brady. There's just went your playoff hopes for the Lions. So good luck with them. That ought to be interesting.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Let's see, when's our last home game? I think it's week 17, I could be wrong. Oh, it is, okay. So I think that's pretty much when I want to do a throwback.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The story of their last game was the ridiculous amount of time this guy spent in the end zone. Anytime he got a sniff of the goal line, he punched it in. All his touchdowns carried them to the win. Can he do it again here? It's the Colts going up against the Broncos.
Wait, do the Broncos have a loss or win? I don't remember.
Standing by in the booth are two men who will call the game for us. That's Brandon Godden.
It's funny, they played against the Saints one time. And they had a really big winless streak. Oh my god, we kicked their butts, and the only thing, I don't remember if they had no points or they had a field goal, and that was it. We kicked their butts. I think we had like 40 or 30-some points.
And the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way...
Okay, it looks like we'll be starting off with the ball. Alright, let's go kick some Broncos. Let's gallop them. We'll be galloping all the way back. We put the horseshoe on him.
It's Manning. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Put the horseshoe on those Broncos.
A pickup of 7, and it'll be second down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
But they just...
Oh wow, looks like the Broncos will be a threat also.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And here comes Diggs.
There's this one time I was playing franchise mode, and then all of a sudden, like, the Packers had 2 or 3 wins, 2 wins, I think, and they had more losses. And this was like week 13 or 14, and this was pretty funny. We got beat by the Packers because our defense was being stupid, and we basically got ahead in the 4th quarter. And then our defense was like, or starting in the 3rd quarter, our defense was like, just let them win. It's like you're not supposed to like give up. You're supposed to, like, they were purposely. I was like, seriously?
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Big runner Williams. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down, Manning fighting his
Right. Ah, dang it. My guy
can
didn't run fast enough.
And that'll make it 2nd and short. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back?
Oh, come on, coach.
It's very difficult.
Fine. Do one out without me since there's no running plays.
Skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him.
Guy right there. Oh, the guy's open right there.
And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense.
Well, it was a good way to stop the clock too, but and they do it without me. Thanks, coach. Oh, jeez, now they're ahead of us. What the? Oh my God. I ain't gonna get far. Holy crap, never mind, he did get far. Okay, the Broncos are gonna be tough to beat. They got a good defense and a good offense. I should look back at the preseason just to see how many wins we have. Man, if we're winless, I'm gonna be. Bye. I'll serve a juke. That was a weak.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the 3rd quarter.
Mike, you gotta be kidding me.
And here comes Diggs. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos heading back out onto the field. They had a pretty solid first half. Not many adjustments, but I guess there's probably always some adjustments.
No, he starts giving me running plays.
Usually it's just tightened down on the things we've worked on all week in practice. Everyone thinks adjustments are bringing in something absolutely new. For the most part, it's tweaks or just emphasizing what you've worked on already. And that's what they're planning to do here in the second half.
They won't be looking to reinvent the wheel. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
I got a bad feeling about this play, but we'll try it anyway. Well, before I had. Like one time we were playing, I think it was it was the Super Bowl, also my first Super Bowl, and I got oh, they got it. And this happened twice in the season. This was like my first time like playing the Madden 17 franchise mode when I was with the Seahawks. We were playing against the Rams, and all of a sudden I'm like, everyone's like, oh shoot, we're gonna lose. I try a passing play, When we were about end zone, threw it in, got the win. I was amazed. That was a close call too. I was starting to get frustrated too, so everybody wanted to move out of my way. And then we went to the Super Bowl, and I forgot which team we played. I think it was the Packers. We played against the Packers. But lost that too. Did the same thing. We won the Super Bowl, and I was MVP.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got
all we need is like one touchdown,
quarter.
one field goal. Ain't got to do it. So we're behind by 3. Or 1, I mean.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay, I made a whole position right there.
Here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, you can stop showing the plays, and he's going to take me out for this. Oh, look at that. We did get a touchdown. Sure can't do it without me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a
What kind of jigs am I doing this week? Look, they're a bunch of weak ones.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Like last time, they were like good one, like strong ones, but this time they're just like, just let those Broncos hit me.
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye, and he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay, we need to stop doing a bunch of running plays because they know how fast I am.
Paul Warlow in to make the tackle. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Caught him and touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Stephon Diggs, his first touch.
Looks like we might be beating the Broncos now. Oh yeah, we'll be beating the Broncos now.
So a minute and change.
Oh no, there's an onside kick. Should have expected it. He's gonna get it. Yes.
This is going to be taken in by the Colts. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything.
Oh, good. They had no
could to try to
timeouts.
Get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Manning will take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one.
Man, I thought we were going to lose for a few seconds. Probably if they kept me and we did another running play, they probably went down the tube.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Well, Charles, stepping back from this one a moment, no matter who's on the field, it's always tough to come in here and beat a team that's the defending champs, but they were able to get it done.
Weren't they 10-0
lost
overall in this stadium?
If you include the playoffs, 8-0 regular season.
Yeah, I mean, that's really fantastic.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Okay, you don't have to tell me that every single time. I know it. Okay, if he says that one more time the next time I get on this thing, I'm gonna do that one training just to shut him up. Season rushing touchdowns, 1 legacy for that an XP. Sure, you get one. I would love to get 1x or 1 legacy. At least I can get a legacy award.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Game time getting close, and for this guy, he's hoping for the same result they came away with last week. That was a win for them, and the touchdown he scored on the ground was a big help to their cause. It's the Chargers going up against the Colts. With that, let's get you up to Lucas Oil Stadium. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome you to the heart of the Hoosier State in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana, and Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the San Diego Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
I think we might have a good playoff contender this season. Well, so far I can't say for sure because we're only in like week 3 already. We only won 2 games, which is good, but we need to keep it up because we don't want to lose.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
But
And a nice
dang
little
it.
quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line
I didn't realize
of
that
scrimmage.
Bengals have gone 3 weeks.
Nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And also didn't realize the Broncos had a loss when we played against them.
A 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now,
yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken with the defense will give him.
So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. EA Sports. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job.
Okay, coach, why do you keep pulling me out?
On 4th down, here's the
I just get my first down. I'll just keep him go pass going. He ain't gonna make it. Actually, the support coach.
Taking it about the 16. Uses the stiff
Nope.
arm.
Oh my god. I hate when the thing does it. It automatically does it.
And the
But I'll say,
Colts will go on
Yeah, they get really close and then it automatically does, and I don't even press a button. Not even like, it's like automatic. Yeah, even if you do turn it off, it still does it. Well, I think there's a switch. I swear it did it one time.
Manning the throw on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. But still in search of the first down after that last completion.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Just call timeout. I didn't press the button, I swear. And I got kicked out again. And there's still no points scored in this game yet. I don't think I pressed the button.
Manning now on first down. Going for his running back, and he's got it.
Trying to dive in the thing.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. As the
Train
first
horn.
half is winding down.
It sounds like a train horn. So how's that going to play?
Here's Mike Cyphers now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry. So we're going to get him right to quarter number 3.
Crazy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Go, go, go.
Or counters, as I also like to call
Okay,
them.
I'm down.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
But that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
Good call.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Can't find anyone open. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbound.
Literally, he's literally wide open.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic?
So he waits that long to throw it.
Did you see how his toes?
Eli, I thought you know what you're doing since you've been in the NFL for a long. They're just gonna get about to get a touchdown. Cause their defense loves to do that when we're ahead. They just give them a lot.
To play. This is the game right here.
The Chargers kidded we might be a little. Oh, never mind.
Recover the football, and that should be enough to get them home. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is
3 in a row already.
Anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win
we
the
play
game.
against week 1?
I'm still waiting to
I
see
actually
that
don't
number
remember.
Empirical.
Let me look. Oh, that's right. Does the Lions? Beat the Lions, beat the Broncos. I don't know how we almost got beat by the Broncos because literally they had a good defense.
That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
I still find it funny how we beat Tom Brady in week 1. I wonder what the Lions record is. I should look at it next time when we, because I'm curious what it is. It's funny how Brady's on there. Usually about every single quarterback that tries to go to the Detroit Lions usually doesn't go over too well. Usually, as everybody calls it, the curse of Bobby Lane, which I don't believe in. Okay, if this guy says that one we can go. Oh, looks like we're playing against the Jaguars. Their first AFC South rival.
Kick off your week by installing
Okay,
your game
that's
plan.
it. We're doing 1. Since he's gonna keep doing this, so I can shut him up. Let's do this with the shut him up. I'll have to hear this every time I get out of a game. Kick off your week doing this. It's like, fine, I'll do it. Just to shut you up. I don't know if I'll end the live stream. We might have to do week 5, maybe. Maybe after week 4, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it'll be week 5 or 4.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is who's ready to work.
I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove
Yeah,
it to
just
me.
to shut the
Show me
guy
what
up.
you got.
Heck yeah. Alright, red zone. Am I supposed to score a touchdown, I'm guessing? Oh, okay, score a touchdown. Triple defense. Oh, that guy came up prepared. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Oh my god. Every time I try to go one direction, there's one person right there every single darn time. Oh, that was close.
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
There, now we can do week 4. Play against the Jags. As our first rival. So far, the season's pretty good. We got a 3-0 record. Let's see how we play against the Jags. The record's 2-1. Well, we're about to make it 2-2. So, yeah, rushing 33%, 15 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, I couldn't get one during the Broncos. At least I think. I think I got like 1. That was it. Couldn't. Well, geez, everybody's aware of me now. Ever since we beat the Lions, 4 touchdowns. Everybody's probably watching number 12 on the Colts. It's like, great. I'm the targeted one every single time there's a run. How about just faking to me with the FB goal?
On EA Sports. A huge division rivalry game on tap for us in this one. And here's a guy expected to carry a lot of the load for his team on the ground against one of their biggest enemies.
Month.
It's the Colts going up against the Jaguars. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators.
And it's raining in Jackson. Typical Jacksonville.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
Again, they're receiving.
When I watched their game tape and their victory last week, is they put it together in every phase.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10.
Detroit's record 2-1. Here we go. I'm gonna laugh at Tom Brady makes the wild card and loses, and then he retires. That'd be funny. Not the first time I've seen that happen.
first play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down following the run. Manning to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Nope. Not today. Nope. Oh, shoot. I get down that time. How many times did I do that? Like 4 times, maybe 6?
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Manning is going to flip one out here to his running back.
Nope. What the? I pressed square to do a stinking dive. Oh my God. I was going to dive. All of a sudden, nope. Doesn't want to do that. What the heck? Why did I dive? I would have made it. But no, instead my game just wanted, my player just wanted to juke somebody out. I know. Nope. There's something to do to dive last time.
And a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Bradley Pena now.
Jesus, wow, the Bengals lost to Miami by 1. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, Cincy?
High kick, almost a pooch punt.
Oh yeah.
And a fair catch taken back near about the
I'm calling fair catch right there.
36-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the offense. Second down, here's Manning. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down.
And there's an injury, probably on the Jags, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I guess there's no injury. Or he's just acting like he's in there, he's just being a... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, it was on the Jags. Usually they would show it. Usually people are a bunch of wimps, usually. Yeah, that didn't work that time.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Wrong person.
And he'll go down at the 28. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they're going to speed things up here.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your
dude!
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy
Close to 77 or whatever, 71, whatever number that was that did that. You made me fall back. Still caught it. Oh wait, no I didn't.
Watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how your guy's going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys
Keep blocking him. Don't let...
right at the line.
I hate when they do that. They just let him go. It's like, go tackle my running back. Don't care.
The 3rd and 2. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you.
0 fumbles this season. Well, that's good.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle...
I swear nobody knows how to block sometimes, I swear. Yeah, my own player just basically had the right same reaction as me. Really? Or what the heck?
These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think they're purposely kicking into the next thing. They know he's not going to get far with that thing.
Drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Gonna kick me out for one play. Oh, I thought he was going to take me out again like he did. They kicked me out, takes me back in, or kicks me out, still takes me out. It's like make up your mind. Okay, I did not expect he was going to throw it that way. I thought he was going to throw it straight to left. Whoa, how did we get all the way back here?
And it's 3rd down now. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart.
I think we're not even going to make the first down. That's a shot.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
I knew it.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call it.
Oh, we're tied? I didn't even realize that.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
We cannot lose to the Jaguars. If we do, we got one more chance. So that'll be week 17.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They are in field goal range here already. How do you handle this situation, Ty Gay?
In a perfect scenario, you want to find a way to get the ball to the proper spot for your field goal kicker. They always have preferences, and you want to bleed the clock down so that when you do kick it, as the ball's going through the post, the clock...
Eli, you're getting mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at him. It's your fault. You kind of... Well, I don't know about that. Oh, wow.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown.
Oh, gonna get a lot of boos from Jaguars fans right there. Out in the stands.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense.
Oh my God, I hate when they have it one time because then they use it.
Obviously late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake. Now
right then.
Here, timeout called by
the Jaguars.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Manning will take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one.
Instead, my punter's going to get stupid and just punts it off. Or not, or I guess he wasted it.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the
you
entire
go.
game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.
Still undefeated.
These two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a
that's
little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice.
What's with the British
Get your notes
flag?
laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that
The
rain can
Jaguar
affect us
Stadium.
as well.
What in the world's with the British flag? Well, that'll be the end of the live stream, so thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tomorrow night will be NASCAR Heat 4 Truck Series racing at Richmond. Sunday will be Cup Series at Richmond. Minecraft. Well, Monday, Minecraft. Tuesday, Fortnite. Wednesday, Far Cry Primal Survival. Thursday, I'm hoping to do Skylar Swap Force this time. I'm hoping. And then next Friday, there will be Madden 17, maybe. Unless there's a truck race. Well, I think I might do truck in the afternoon and then Madden in the evening. So that would be pretty much. So, bye.